Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. GH spoilers. New love connection between Jason and Lois. General Hospital, GH, spoilers tease that Jason Morgan, Steve Furton, has now been back in Port Charles for several months and still doesn't have a love interest. There have been hints that Jason might reconcile with either Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, or Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst. But so far nothing has happened with either couple. But all of that could change with a surprise pairing that could actually bring some drama of its own. General Hospital spoilers. Lois Cirillo is hanging about Port Charles. Meanwhile, Lois Cirillo, Rena Sofer, has been hanging around the Quartermaine mansion for several months. She arrived a few months before her daughter Brooklyn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, Mary Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard. Along the way, Lois scored a position with Deception as in-person spokesperson. But even with that, Lois hasn't had much to do, at least not until recently. When Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, offered to invest in a brand new record label for Brooklyn to run, Lois confronted the monster about the money's origins. GA spoilers. Lois Cirillo trusted Jason Morgan. When Lois wouldn't take Sonny at his word that the funds were legitimate, he brought in Jason Morgan, Steve Furton, to verify. Lois noted Jason's honesty, so she then took Sonny and Jason at their word. But could that brief interaction lead to some sort of love connection between Lois and Jason? It seems unlikely, but anything could happen in Port Charles, and now that Giovanni Mazza, is in Port Charles, Lois might have a reason to keep Jason close. Lois certainly seems to have a secret where Gio is concerned. General Hospital spoilers. Gio Palmieri's real father might be close to Jason Morgan. Lois has been quite protective of Gio ever since he came to Port Charles. Gio believes his father is dead, and Lois has been the one telling that story. But it definitely feels as though she is hiding something. Gio seemed to recognize Jason from somewhere, perhaps from an old picture of his dad. But Jason isn't likely Gio's father, because Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, is Jason's twin and used to look exactly like him. Lois and possibly Sonny seem to know something about Gio's past, so if Lois and Jason do hook up, that could certainly complicate the situation. What do you think? Could Lois and Jason actually have a love connection? Does Gio's father look exactly like Jason? What is Lois hiding about Gio? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital, airing weekdays on ABC. Port Charles is no stranger to unexpected romances, but when it comes to Jason Morgan, love is rarely simple. Known for his steely demeanor and unwavering loyalty to those he cares about, Jason's heart has often been shielded by the dangerous world he inhabits. But what happens when someone from his past, who's equally complex and layered, re-enters his life? That someone is Lois Cirillo, and their connection might just be the spark neither saw coming. #an unexpected reunion. It all begins when Lois returns to Port Charles, seemingly out of the blue. Her arrival is met with surprise, not just by old friends, but by Jason himself. Lois, with her infectious energy and no-nonsense attitude, is a breath of fresh air, a reminder of a different time in his life. As the former wife of his best friend, Ned Ashton, Lois has always been someone Jason respected and admired from a distance. However, this time, something feels different. Their first encounter is at the Metro Court, where Lois is catching up with Olivia Falconeri. Jason, having a rare moment of downtime, stops by to say hello. What starts as a polite conversation quickly turns into something more as they find themselves reminiscing about the past. There's an ease between them, a comfort that surprises both. Jason isn't one to dwell on emotions, but something about Lois's presence feels Right. #### a shared past. Lois' return isn't just about revisiting old friends. She's back in Port Charles with a purpose, though she's keeping her cards close to her chest. There's a vulnerability in Lois that Jason notices, even if she tries to hide it behind her usual bravado. She's been through her share of heartache, and the years have added a layer of maturity and wisdom to her once carefree persona. As they continue to run into each other, often by chance, Jason starts to see Lois in a new light. She's no longer just Ned's ex or the spirited girl from Bensonhurst. She's a woman who's faced her own battles and come out stronger. Lois, in turn, sees Jason not just as the stoic enforcer of Sunny Corinthos, but as a man who's been through immense loss and yet remains a pillar of strength. Their conversations become more frequent, often late into the night at Kelly's or during a quiet walk along the docks. Jason finds himself opening up to Lois in ways he hasn't with anyone else. He talks about his struggles, about the weight of the life he's chosen. Lois listens, never judging, always offering a perspective that makes him see things differently. #### the growing connection. It's not long before those around them start to notice the change. Carly, ever the protective friend, raises an eyebrow at the blossoming friendship. She's not sure what to make of it, knowing Jason's history with women who get too close to him. But even she can't deny that there's something different about Lois. Unlike Sam or Elizabeth, Lois isn't someone who needs saving, nor is she someone who would try to save Jason. She's simply there, offering companionship and understanding. But it's not just Carly who notices. Ned, now married to Olivia, and in a good place, can't help but feel a pang of jealousy. Lois was once the love of his life, and seeing her with Jason, of all people, stirs up old feelings. He confronts Jason, not out of anger, but out of concern. Ned knows how dangerous Jason's world is, and the last thing he wants is for Lois to get hurt. Jason, however, is adamant. He cares about Lois, but he's not looking to drag her into his life of crime and chaos. Still, he can't deny the pull he feels towards her, a connection that grows stronger with each passing day. #### the turning point. Things take a dramatic turn when Lois finds herself in danger, a situation that has nothing to do with Jason or his world. A past enemy of the Quartermaines resurfaces, targeting those close to the family. Lois becomes an unwitting pawn in a dangerous game, and Jason's protective instincts kick into overdrive. What follows is a tense and action-packed sequence where Jason does what he does best. He saves the day. But in doing so, he realizes just how much Lois means to him. It's not just about protecting her because she's a friend. It's about the fear of losing her, a fear that cuts deeper than he expected. After the dust settles, Lois confronts Jason. She's not one to shy away from difficult conversations, and she demands to know what's going on between them. Jason, never one to articulate his emotions well, struggles to find the words. But Lois, ever perceptive, sees through his silence. ###, a new beginning. As they stand on the docks, the cool night air swirling around them, Lois makes it clear that she's not afraid of Jason's world. She's lived through enough to know that life is too short to run away from what feels right. Jason, for the first time in a long time, feels a sense of hope, a possibility of something more.